for Sagittarius for the week of December 1st, 2025. And bear with me while I try to do my monthly horoscopes. I will have them up before the 4th, which is the full moon in Gemini. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I appreciate everybody who has. And yes, I'm available for readings. If you want a personal reading based on your date of birth, time, and place, check out my community page. I have a bunch of links, and I accept Cash App, and I also do phone readings. I do it through the WhatsApp and also Team on the Microsoft. So yeah, so there's ways to get in contact, or Facebook or Google videos. So yeah, so show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,824 subscribers, and I have done Aries through Sagittarius in case you're looking for your rising or sun sign. So on the 1st, happy birthday, my Saggies. I hope you have a blessed solar return. All eyes are on you. This is a popular energy time for you. You can find yourself more out and about this week, or people randomly staring at you or saying hello to you or coming up to you and wanting to have a conversation. This is a great time to mingle if you're single. Relationship conflicts. You might experience tension, misunderstandings, or feelings of rejection in relationships, both romantic and platonic. Emotional pain, old wounds related to love, self-esteem, and your sense of value may be reopened, making you feel sensitive and vulnerable. On the 2nd, the Earth is in the 7th house of Gemini. The Earth is also quincunxing a secondary planet called Asteria, now in the sign of Capricorn in the 2nd house. You can have a difficult time saying no to certain people in your life in regards to money, or someone can be trying to manipulate you out of your money and making you feel sorry for them. The Earth is also opposing Mars in Sagittarius, conjunct at 21 degrees with Juno, not well aspected at this time. So this can be you fighting with your partner at this time and not getting along, power struggles within love relationships, or you could find yourself getting into a lot of arguments with live-in relationships and other family members, especially with issues with control. And this could be in regards to money. There could be a lot of heated discussions over money and other people like spending your money at this time with this energy here. Or it could be like a situation with live-in relationships here where they could be like, you know, accusing you of spending money at this time with this energy and how you go about spending money. Or this could be you telling them, you know. So I think that there's more to that. There could be some deeper issues here that are going on with your money situation and other people, okay? Then on the 3rd, the sun in your 1st house forming a T-square. Unfortunately, this is with your 1st, 4th, and 10th house. Again, emphasis on fighting with live-in relationships, family. You're not getting along with other family members. You could be more in a yelling mood this week. There are certain things going on at home that are upsetting. For some of you, you can be fighting with your partner, and it could be over money. If this is not you fighting with your partners, then you're not getting along with other people at work. I feel also with the sun sesquadrating Mars in the 1st and 5th house, you could be rather opinionated at this time and getting into it with other people because you're not very empathetic, and you tend to don't like other people to bitch and complain. So you tend to be a bit more nasty or a bit more vociferous about that. Like if people start complaining at work, you say, then why don't you just quit? Or just go home. And some of you who are managers may send people home because you don't want to hear it, okay? Or if your partner's acting really vulnerable and like really sensitive, you know, because you're not as sensitive. Sometimes you can be vulnerable and sensitive, but it's very seldom. And it doesn't happen as much. But when other people do it, you tend to see it as more like a weakness, and you kind of like get attacking towards them. So you may feel the need to attack people as well with this energy, and especially if they're being too sensitive or too needy, you know. So it could be something like that. Here I go. Oh my goodness. So then on the 4th at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the full moon in Gemini. I have like this tickle in my throat. Oh my gosh. You could be very restless for change. You could be butting heads with other people and not getting along with the opposite sex. For some of you, live-in relationships, again, are going to be focused. Okay, so you may not be getting along with the roommates. You could be experiencing some kind of separation or loss. Family members could be going through it, and somebody could be sick at this time, and you're definitely fighting with live-in relationships. This could also be traveling or a move happening for some of you here because of Saturn in Pisces. I know. Some of you could get kicked out of the house, or this could be your partner moving out of the house as well. So try not to give other people ultimatums. Then on the 5th, Uranus and Taurus in your 6th and 2nd house. You may feel out of step socially with those around you and have a hard time fitting in. Important relationships may end during this time period. Your uniqueness now seems to work against you. So this would be a great week to keep a low profile. Financial matters become more difficult to predict and become a bit unstable. It's best to plan ahead to remain as fluid as possible, since unexpected expenditures can be the norm now. You may find chance to break free from domestic circumstances that have held you back for a long time, allowing for a change in lifestyle for some of you. Alrighty. So show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,823 subscribers. So thank you for watching. Let me see. So hit that like button, and thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate it. All right. So my Saggies, I feel like this is lots of thoughts of future, of course. You tend to romanticize relationships. You can be super gullible at this time because Venus is in Sagittarius. Plus you have a stellium in Sagittarius. There's a bit more of a self-awareness of who you are and what you want at this time with this energy. But at the same time, you're also very gullible. So I would be careful with dealing with other people this week. The 4 of Cups, time for contemplation and meditation. This could also be you not putting all your eggs in one basket at this time, because you know what time it is, because you know that, you know, people are talking thoughts of future with you. Or it could be a situation here where the same person may have said the same things to you a long time ago, or maybe this person has made too many promises to you and doesn't really keep their promises with you, and now you're just kind of like not taking them very seriously. You know, you're just kind of like, okay, all right, you know. And so it's like, you know, it's almost like they're toying with your feelings, and so now you're kind of like being a bit more realistic, or you're not like trying to get all excited about it. So if it happens, mazel. If it doesn't, mazel. You know, everything happens for a reason in our lives with this energy here. But at the same time, you're just kind of like keeping more clarity and keeping a bit more grounded here as well. Well, thank you. The 7 of Coins, yeah. I see lots of thoughts of future, but at the same time, you're keeping grounded at this time with this energy here. Options present themselves to you. A new path could be presented to you at this time with this energy here. But, you know, we're also in Mercury in shadow period. So it's like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, we're still dealing with Mercury in shadow. So this could also be you being a bit more like, you know, things are subject to change at this time with this energy here. The 10 of Wands, I feel like this could be like a raise or a promotion coming up, and there could be more responsibilities. It could be a situation, more responsibilities, less pay. So that's probably why you're not so quick to jump into this situation here. Or you may not have the time that they need from you, because a lot of you have like 20 different jobs and stuff like that, just to keep you busy. But at the same time, this one may be taking up an hours, and this one may require you to give up one thing in order to do, you know, like let's say you were like, you're an entertainer, right? And let's say you're an actor and you have an opportunity here to become a manager, but they require you to work full time. And now, you know, like if you live like in New York and stuff like that, and Broadway and the holidays and stuff like that, so a lot of plays could be going on during this time period. And so now you're starting to get busy with that. So it's like, I have to give up one thing for the other, or just say no to this because I can't afford to do this because it's not realistic in my life for right now. So that could also be happening here as well. This is you acknowledging what you have on your plate at this time with this energy. So whatever thoughts of future is coming up, this could also be talks of children at this time as well. So this could be you really thinking about it and taking things in your life into consideration. So you're not so quick to take on new responsibilities at this time as well. The Tower card does talks of traveling, or for some of you here, this could be dealing with change or move happening for some of you here as well. This could be like a lot of changes happening. This could be a period of reflection after an aftermath or an emotional shock or revelations. Here, the Devil card, Pluto energy is coming up, so break it down and build it back up. So certain foundations in your life may no longer apply here as well. This could be reflecting on emotional bondage and attachments. This is contemplating the need to break free from unhealthy attachments at this time with this energy. The Sun card does talk about new beginnings here and more of a time of reflection here as well. So some of you may be by Thursday really going through it. Like I said, there's a lot of fighting going on. So this could be like a time of reflection here and what is the next step. Some of you might get kicked out of the home with this energy here as well. Be careful with your career because God forbid some of you might lose a job here as well. So I would just be careful with the decisions that you're making at this time. The Seven of Wands, definitely be careful. You have lessons with money coming up. I do see, you know, you could be dealing with hackers. Be careful with giving your credit card information because I do see chargebacks or lessons with money coming up here with this energy. The Three of Coins talks of growth. Financial and spiritual growth are coming your way this week as well. The who's this? The Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay, was that the Eight of Cups? All right, so same thing. Seven of Cups. Again, not trying to put all your eggs in one basket at this time with this energy here. I'm sorry, that was the Eight of Cups. All right, but there was an emphasis on that, so we'll go with it. I feel also that for some of you here, this could be breaking free from a relationship or from a toxic situation in your life as well. Alrighty, and just removing yourself from like certain people in your life and not wanting to do anything like that. Some of you are choosing happiness at this time. Okay, it could be a situation here where some of you try to stay in a relationship for the sake of the children, but it's kind of like you're choosing you at this time, and it could be the age thing as well, and you're choosing you instead of like tolerating somebody's verbal abuse. You know, you're kind of over it and you're just like, I'm ready to move on to better things and better people. The King of Cups, you could be dealing with somebody who's an alcoholic or somebody that has substance abuse problems, so that could also be the reason why you're leaving the situation as well. Alrighty, I do feel like you're approaching emotional situations with a bit more self-control, a bit more maturity, and a bit more understanding, kind of like co-parenting, where you're trying to leave behind the emotions and just focus on the kids or focus on higher purpose and bigger picture at this time. The what is going on? Oh, I swear, I can't see if my life depended on it. All right, so the one was the Eight of Wands. So I do see traveling coming up. I can't work today. I do see traveling coming up. Oh my gosh. You know, Mercury just went retrograde, went direct. I'm sorry, went direct today. So all right, so let's just keep everything in mind. We'll just keep going. So anyways, the Seven of Wands is what popped up. So I don't know. The reins are on, you know, I'm just working like this right now in channeling. And so whatever is coming up is coming up. All right. I feel like some of you here, this is like speak now or forever hold your peace kind of situation going on. And I feel like this could be you needing to confront certain issues or to go there with certain people in your life because you need to go there and have certain conversations with others, but you're scared to because you're scared to rock the boat with this person because you don't want this person to leave you. Okay, so some of you could be very adamant about not rocking the boat with others at this time with this energy here. Some of you, this could be the start of a new creative project or a business venture as well. This is not the time to make like impulsive decisions or rash actions with this energy, because whatever you do now can lead to problems later on. So take your time, think. The Six of Swords, I feel with this energy here, your new normal could be beginning, or there could be delays when traveling here. And if that's the case, bring a book, you know, and that could be the case in the month of December. So bring a book. The Knight of Swords is you creating boundaries with other people here. For others of you, somebody could be making it known that they just want to date and they don't want anything serious at this time. And this could be you also making it known that I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want to date, you know, and that's it, and have fun. You know, nothing serious. So this could be you. This could be also you guys dating an ex at this time with this energy here as well, and kind of creating your boundaries with this person and letting them know what time it is. The King of Coins, I do see love around you. I do see somebody cautious when coming into your life with this energy here. This person's very controlling and wants to control the situation around you, so you kind of have to be on their time. This could also be your current love relationship where you kind of don't feel comfortable speaking up or saying your mind because you don't want to deal with confrontation, or you may feel like the foundation of the relationship is kind of like on shaky ground. Okay, I do see emphasis on arguments. I do see a manipulator. So just be, you know, be careful with other people here as well. So you can be walking on eggshells with other people here. The Moon card, I do see clarity. This could be like self-realizations for you, epiphanies happening for you as well. Doesn't necessarily like, oh, somebody's going to tell you the truth. Because we have like 4 planets in Scorpio, more than likely they're not. They're still hiding and stuff like that, but this is like self-realizations that you are having for yourself. I feel for some of you, you could be more invested in yourself at this time with this energy and focusing on your schooling, focusing on your dreams, your goals that you want to pursue at this time, and just focusing on you, boo-boo. The World card talks about recognition, success, and fame. For some of you, the Knight of Coins, be careful with your giving energy. Don't talk about your money or what's going on with your money situation, because it could be a situation with baby mama and baby daddy that the moment you talk about, oh yeah, business is doing well, hand comes out. Okay, or I got a raise or a promotion, hand comes out. So I would really like keep like quiet about your financial situation at this time, because I feel like it's a situation here where it's like you're proud of yourself that you save money, and then next thing you know, it's like, hey, can I have $30 for an Uber? Can I have like $10 for this, you know? And I feel like this person uses you anyways, so be careful with that. The Six of Wands, I feel for some of you here that this is very beautiful energy time for those of you in media and social media, or this is you being very creative at work and receiving like a lot of attention for your creativity. Okay, the Star card, manifesting what you want at this time with this energy here. Others of you, this is hope reigns supreme this week, wishes coming true, wish fulfillment happening for you. So I do see that because of your bubbly and optimistic energy that you could be going through at this time, you're manifesting the things that you want. Okay, the Page of Wands, dealing with liars. Be careful with liars. I do see you start to see life in technicolor as well. So I do see that. The Three of Swords, I feel like some of you here, you could be careful with Uranus in your 6th house. You could get kicked out of a situation here. All right. So I would be really, really careful with that at this time, because it's going to be a situation where you get kicked out of a situation and other people are going to miss you. So for some of you, this could be getting kicked out of HOH, or this could be getting kicked out of like some kind of group or organization, or you could be getting fired at work. So I would really keep a low profile or try to be about bigger picture here with this energy. All right, so be careful when dealing with other people at this time. Alrighty. For some of you here, I feel like you can be working on your goals and focusing on your goals with this energy here as well. Other people are inspired by you during this time period, so it's a beautiful time for communications. For some of you, if you are thinking about quitting your job or thinking about quitting your side hustle, this can be a time period where business picks up or things start to turn around for you in regards to your side hustle as well with this energy here. Alrighty, so I do see that. The Five of Swords, you can be disappearing and going into hermit mode and trying to avoid other people at this time. It could be that you've had so many conflicts with others with this energy here that you could be like stop talking to certain people, or you could just be keeping more to yourself at this time with this energy and kind of keeping more of a low profile during this time period. Alrighty, because I do see you like disappearing, trying to not be confrontational with others, or trying to get along for the sake of getting along, which for some of you here can be a little bit difficult during this time period, alrighty, because your Mars is not well aspected at this time. All right, Mars transiting is not well aspected, so I do see that coming up for you. For some of you here, you could be dealing with a child that has learning disabilities here, or maybe their medication needs to get changed, or this is a time where you need to become more adaptable to their needs and wants. Okay, so that could also be happening for some of you here as well. Okay, because sometimes when the children start growing up and changing, and especially if they have like, if they're autistic or something like that, it could be some behavioral issues that are coming up at this time that need to be addressed and need to be kind of like, you know, like Bubba's is going through, like he has ADHD and stuff like that, and it's kind of like I'm constantly having, in order for me to have a conversation with him, I believe in being on his level. You know, I'm that person that does gentle parenting. I have to be on his level and stuff like that, because, you know, screaming and yelling at him doesn't work. He's a Taurus and a Libra rising, so he's super like, you know, my way or the highway kind of situation. So it could be a situation where you have to be more adaptable or learn how to speak their language or learn to understand them better, because I believe that, you know, once I try to figure out how to communicate with him like in his new way, because he's going through like puberty and stuff like that, and he doesn't like to open up and he doesn't like tell me anything, you know, but I realized that, you know, what he likes to do is like he likes to do homework with me. So I'll sit and I'll do homework with him, and then while I'm trying to watch him do his homework and stuff like that, I find that he opens up to me and he starts talking to me and stuff like that. So we do spend time together in that sense, and it helps, you know. So you have to like kind of like learn, it's kind of like, you know, how you have to learn your partner's language and how they speak to you and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. You have to like learn their language in order to understand them a little bit better. So I find myself doing that. So that could be you doing that with your own child. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing as well. For some of you here, you could be dealing with a mean boss at this time with this energy. Could be a Scorpio. The Hermit card, I feel with this energy here that some of you need to find friends that you could have a lot in common with. Okay, so this could be you like having a business and you needing to get out of the house more and to look for friends that have common interests. Like for me, I have a lot of like, I have some friends on the YouTube here that do tarot and stuff like that and are interested in tarot, and I talk to them and I do things with them. So, you know, it's kind of like that because they understand like what's going on, you know. And then the Eight of Swords, I feel like for some of you here that, you know, you can be going through it emotionally at this time. You can be more about your financial stability, so money could be on the mind this week with this energy. Show your love and support. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I'm going on to Capricorn. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,825 subscribers. So thank you for subscribing. Like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for the monthly horoscopes. They're going to be coming up before the full moon in Sagittarius. So thank you for everybody watching. Kisses.